Look at him. He was caught. Last time I completed the rear harness. Now I'm gonna work on completing the front harness. The fuse box is on the driver's side, so it made sense to come in through the driver's side. I know this is dirty. I drilled a hole and put a grommet there. I had to take the fender off to route that. And we exit through here. This all the way. Split off of the radiator fan and grounded it at this point. I do need to put the switch in here. New connector. And I still have the battery, alternator, starter, coolant temperature switch or gauge to figure out. As far as the front end of the car, it's just the turn signals, horns, and headlights that still need to be done. I have everything routed already and kind of cut to length. Still may need to do some trimming. This is the wire for the horn, one of them. Slipped on heat shrink. Let's see if this works. I have a heat gun I could do this with, but I always use a lighter. There we go. Both horns are done. I think they ground off to the body from the bracket. Alright, the turn signal pigtail is held in by 2 screws. I'm gonna pull them out and give it a new pigtail. It has 3 wires. Green is running, green white is signal, black is ground. I'll do this with both sides. Alright, so the bulb won't come out from this side. Lens fell. The 2 screws had to come out the lens to get the lens off to remove the bulb. Then the pigtail can come out. New pigtail wired in and grounded off to the body. I changed the horns connection to some 90s and that'll kind of fit a little better. And the headlights, I'm going to put some quick disconnections on it in case I need to remove it and just for the ease of it not being attached to the main loop. These H3 connectors are supplied with the harness, and that's really wire for wire plus ground. Straightforward, even for me. Driver's side done, now to follow suit to the passenger side. These ring terminals with the built-in heat shrink is on point. The lights and horns have connectors. Now it's a matter of giving them a little wrap and sending them home. That's the headlights and horns. Pretty simple. I've been living in Baton Rouge for a few years now. I've never been to an LSU game, and I just had the opportunity to go, so I took a few clips while I was there.
It is in Braille. I'm sure I like to do it.
Ready for some baseball games? He's
I told her.
he's still
That's on the side of Green, right? That's not No, that's not even in.
Took a little road trip back to where I used to live to look for some carports I might have still had laying around. Didn't find any, but I did see a few little interesting cars. Spend more time eating than anything. The front wires are in place. This plug was supplied with the kit. The bottom goes to this bolt along with the alternator power, and the top is the alternator exciter. It was a white wire. Up until this point, I have it wrapped with a little thermal sleeve because it runs along the header. The larger bolt on the starter has a power wire, and that'll go into either one of these two. And this power wire with the fuse, inline fuse, we'll take the other one. This smaller wire is the alternator power. I replaced the engine ground, put it here. Came with this when I got the car, and this ground cable will be for the battery. These two wires are the solenoid power and the ignition start switch. I need to get a fusible link, and I'll put them in here. Once I get the wires where I want them, I'll come back and organize them a little better. I need to do a little research on the HEI Distributor System that runs this engine. The manual shows the point type, and this one doesn't have that. This relay and mess of wires is for the fan switch. I'll have to come back and tap that in. My proper fuel holes came in along with some easy coils. I'll put this on so the hose doesn't kink up. It has to make a 90-degree turn, or two of them. And once all the cables are taken care of, I can hold the battery down with this. This is the fan switch. This is what I'll be working on next time. And after that, I can start the wiring for the dash, because that is still dangling. That wraps it up for this time.